Hey there, Sagittarius. Good morning and welcome to your November tarot reading. Welcome to Tree of Life Tarot. It's great to connect with my Sagittarian soul family members today. So, Sagittarius, today is Wednesday, October the 13th. Time on my end is about 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's great to connect with all of you. Looking forward to your tarot reading here. So, normally I provide an astrological forecast. I've been doing that for the last several months at the beginning of the readings. But I'm going to hold off on doing that this time because I'm not really sure if that's what you guys are really looking for. When it's all said and done, there's a lot of time and energy that goes into that. And if it could just become a distraction for all of you. So I'm not really sure if that's serving either one of us very well right now. So I just thought maybe for the rest of November's Zodiac Tarot readings, I'll skip the astrological forecast and let's just get right into the tarot readings. So let's get started, Sagittarius. It's great to connect with you. I want to begin your tarot reading today by pulling an affirmation card for you. So the other thing that I've been trying here on the channel is I've changed the format of the readings. I've been doing the 12th house zodiac spread. I just did Scorpio's tarot reading for November yesterday, and I did that specific tarot spread as well. But again, I'm not really sure that that's what you guys are looking for, so I think I'm just going to go back to the Celtic Cross Tarot spread for possibly for the rest of November's zodiac readings. So that's what we'll be. That's the tarot spread we'll be using today for your tarot reading, is the Celtic Cross, and I really like this tarot spread. Okay, so your affirmation taking you into your November comes to us as willingness. Beautiful affirmation. It says, you are able to compromise if the end result is love. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. So willingness. I really like this affirmation because, it's kind of like, it's that energy of meeting in the middle, of our ability to be able to compromise, right? Because it's almost like, somebody's telling you a story and they're real extreme on the story. Where is the truth when it's all said and done? Because what you're hearing, especially if they're extremes, you're hearing their perspective. And they're wound up with emotions, right? So really, at the end of the day, the truth kind of lies somewhere in the middle, right? And I feel like that's moving along in life, right? It's always about willingness, our ability to be willing to compromise, to meet in the middle. And I kind of feel like that's the energy that's being brought out for you today, Sagittarius. Okay, let's get into your tarot reading now. I'm going to use my Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland. I want to pull the first two energies from this deck. This first energy is going to represent strong energy for you, taking you into your November. Tell us about Sagittarius in November, please. Okay, it just popped out for us. So we have the energy of moving on, equivalent to the Six of Swords energy. Some of you may be moving, you may be relocating, maybe moving on from your present location. Or you could be moving on from a job, you could be moving on from a relationship. Let's pull another energy for you. And this is going to come through as the challenging energy for Sagittarius, and it just came out for us. So the challenge coming in for you in the month of November, Sagittarius, comes to us as the Three of Cups. So rejoice and celebration. It's really kind of interesting, as I'm looking at these two energies here. It's almost like we have two different extremes right here. We have the one extreme of I'm moving on, I'm going the other direction, as opposed to, no, let's stick together, let's compromise. A willingness, compromise, let's meet in the middle, and this gives us cause for celebration. Okay, I'm really liking your reading so far, Sagittarius. Let's continue. I want to pull some clarifying energies on these two energies. Clarification allows us to dig just a little bit deeper. So let's begin with moving on. Please clarify. I'm going to switch over to my Crystal Vision Tarot set. Tell us about moving on for Sagittarius, please. Okay. All right. Maybe in the energy where you're thinking about moving on because you have the Nine of Wands coming in. So you may be thinking about moving on because you're thinking about the long term, right? What choice is going to serve you best when it comes to the long term? If I move on, will it give you the building blocks so that you can build for the future? Just like she's done here in this card. She's positioned herself on top of this hill to give herself the strategic advantage of being able to better see energies that'll be approaching. So attached to the Knight of Wands, here you have the Three of Wands coming to us. So this is representing the energy of a whole new journey, right? Looking at the journey that lies ahead, maybe you're wondering, right, should I move on or should I compromise and meet in the middle? So she holds out a crystal ball and she holds it up to the sun because she wants to get an idea of what this journey looks like if she were to move on. Interesting. Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Please clarify the Three of Wands for Sagittarius. Please clarify the Three of Wands for Sagittarius. Okay, connected to moving on, here you have Six of Cups. Also representing the energy of moving on. As we see this figure right here, she's walking away from the child, maybe walking away from her inner child right here. It's also representing the energy of somebody from your past. So we could be talking about that. Maybe you're thinking about moving on from somebody connected to your past right here. Some of you may be thinking about moving on in order to take on some energies taking you back to a younger time in your life. Okay, let's move down to rejoice and celebration and clarify this. Tell us about rejoice and celebration for Sagittarius, please. It's all about trusting, right? Here you have the Six of Pentacles coming in. Beautiful energy. This is, if I'm willing to give, right? If I give, will I also receive? And in this energy coming up right here, it lets you know that the energies that you put forward, if you're giving to a relationship or to a partnership or to your job, maybe to a family member, that the energies are going to come back to you. And it brings you cause for celebration right here. Okay, let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Please tell us more about the Six of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Here's another cause for celebration. You have the energy of the Empress coming in. So look, Sagittarius, at the end of the day, this is the goal, right? Your goal, your challenge is, I want to be able to have a cause to rejoice and to celebrate right here. And why is that? Because you're at a decision point in life, looking at the journey that lies ahead and maybe trying to figure out what direction should I go, right? Should I move on or should I stay in it? Two rays of light that are piercing through the crystal ball. So at the end of the day, you want to have a cause for rejoice and celebration right here. And this is letting us know, right? If you can trust, right? A willingness to trust, right? Willingness is your affirmation. Do I have a willingness to give, right? Knowing that if I give, I'll also receive. And what it does inevitably is it puts you in the energy of the Empress. This is your victory. This is your cause for celebration, right? Because in this energy, you feel beautiful. You feel recognized. You feel loved. You feel connected to people in your life. You feel connected to nature. You recognize the connection that you share literally with all forms of life. I just love the Empress energy. This is also about getting out in nature, right? Maybe going for a nature walk to really think things through. I do that a lot, right? When my days get heavy, I'll escape. I'll jump in the car and I'll drive up to the canyon. Sometimes I just like to go for a canyon drive. Sometimes I'll get out of the car and I'll walk around. I'll go up and I'll talk to the trees and I'll hug the trees, or I'll ground myself. And it's just a perfect opportunity to really be able to meditate and to think things through. Especially if I want a cause to celebrate right here. Okay, Sagittarius, let's move down to your focus on energy. Right, where should you be putting your focus? Tell us about focus on energies for Sagittarius. Here you have the Two of Pentacles that wanted to come out. Two of Pentacles represents balance. I need to focus on my balance, right? If I'm feeling a little bit wound up and a little charged up with emotions, is it causing you to feel somewhat imbalanced? It's something to ask yourself. Please clarify the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Looking for justice, right? Libra just showed up for those of you beautiful Sages that are connected to a Libra in your life. So what it's letting us know, right, Sagittarius, is that if you can just balance your energy, right? And what I feel like is being pointed out is, and I know this personally, right? Sometimes we get charged up and we get wound up with things, to where I'm a little highly emotional about it, right? And when I'm highly emotional about something, am I looking at it very rationally? Right? So maybe it's time for me to maybe take my foot off the gas pedal here, to step back and slow down and work on balance. And when I work on balance, right, this is when justice shows up, bringing you fairness and balance. Okay, balance, bringing you balance. Let's move over to future energies for you. Tell us about future energies for Sagittarius. Past energies. Past energies for Sagittarius. Five of Cups wanted to come out. Please clarify the Five of Cups for Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So energies that are coming in connected to your past, this moving on energy is beginning to make a little more sense right now. Right? Why maybe some of you Sagittarius are thinking about moving on from something or somebody in your life. I say that because here you have the Five of Cups. So something set you back, right? Something brought you the energy. It was a little disappointing in your life, right? And sometimes if it's a heavy disappointment, it's difficult to take our attention and our focus off of the disappointments, because right here she's staring down at these three cups that are tipped over in the water, right? Tipped over cups represent disappointments, right? So if I'm focused on the disappointments, is it going to affect your balance right here? Is it going to affect your sense of judgment? Because you're getting charged up with feelings and emotions, right? So it's all about taking your focus off of these three cups. Right, and I say that because you have the Four of Swords coming in attached to the Five of Cups. Rest and recuperation. Here she is laying down in the snow, right? And you have three swords that are around her. She's resting from the three swords. Those three cups that are disappointed. It's like you're just being encouraged to take your mind off of those cups for a little while, right? She's holding one sword in her hand, Ace of Swords. So I need to take my mind off of things, right? The heaviness from the disappointments of the past, in order to gain a new perspective. And the energy that's coming in attached to this is the Hierophant energy, which is very divine. So Taurus just showed up, for those of you that may be connected to a Taurus. But this energy represents wisdom, right? So what your guides are letting you know is there's just wisdom for you, Sagittarius, right? If you can take your focus off of this disappointing past, because, at the end of the day, it's causing a bit of an imbalance. It's like I'm trying to make a calm, rational decision, but how can I be rational if I'm a little bit too focused on the disappointments? Okay, Sagittarius, let's move up to strengths. Tell us about strengths for Sagittarius, please. Okay, so coming in as your strength, you have the Two of Swords. So your ability to make a choice and to make a decision. And what I want to point out to you, Sagittarius, is here she is. She's wearing a blindfold. So it's coming in as your strength to make a choice and to make a decision, even if you can't see everything here in the 3D. It's like, look, at the end of the day, I'm just going to trust. What are you trusting? Your intuition, represented by this little white dove that's flying right here. I don't know if I've ever noticed and pointed that out before. So attached to the Two of Swords, here you have the Knight of Wands, right? Fast-moving energy. So your ability to make a decision quickly serves you very well. And look, from what I know about Sagittarius energy, I feel like you guys do have, this is a strength coming in for you. Your ability to be decisive, to make choices. Also, Sagittarius, I want to toot your horn for a minute here. Your ability to adapt to changes absolutely fascinates this Aquarian Taurus energy right here. You guys are so good about, just making choices and decisions even quickly. And it may change your life, but it's like you're able to adapt and adjust to those changes beautifully. I'm a little bit of a slower energy, a little bit fixed, so it's easier for me to get a little bit stuck sometimes. I really admire some of your strengths, Sagittarius. Okay, let's move over to the future. Tell us about future energies for Sagittarius. Okay. All right, so interesting. You have the Six of Swords coming in once more. So again, representing that energy of, I'm tired of being in the battle right here, right? And maybe the battle is, I'm just being reminded, right, of this painful past. And here I am in a willingness, right, to lay down the swords, to turn my back, right? And I'm going to trust. I'm going to have a willingness to trust right here, a willingness to step back and to see, maybe look at things through a different set of eyes, a different perspective, once I've let all those heavy emotions go. Coming in attached to the Six of Swords, here you have the King of Cups. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, for those of you that could be connected to a water sign. So it represents the energy of the King of Love, right? So I'm going to focus on love right here. I'm turning my back. I'm going to lay down the swords. I'm going to have a willingness to focus on love. And when I focus on love, it brings you 10 of Cups. So happiness, not just to you, but happiness to everybody in your home. So this is the energy representing of a happy family right here. This is, it's the white house, the white picket fence, the kids running in the yard, lush green grass everywhere. Okay, Sagittarius, let's move down to your, what it is you should know. Tell us what Sagittarius needs to know, please. Or no, we're going to pull energies on what it is you should do. What's recommended that you do. Tell us what's recommended for Sagittarius at this point. Sagittarius, here comes the sun. You just have to let the sun into your life. Leo energy just showed up. So it's your ability. This is a willingness energy right here. This is a trusting energy. Right? I'm trusting the universe. You're trusting yourself. I'm trusting the set of circumstances, and to the point to where I have a willingness to let go of the fears, the worries, and the concerns. Because look, at the end of the day, I know that whatever choice that I make, that the universe has your back, right? So why fret, why worry, no matter what direction you choose to go? Just allow the warmth of the sun to shine on you. Let's clarify this sun energy. Please clarify the sun for Sagittarius. Okay, all right. So we have the energy of the sun coming to us, and here we have the Five of Pentacles. So limiting energy, representing the energy of, I feel like I was left out in the cold. So this is where you can be putting your focus, right? And I feel like this energy is probably connected to the Three of Cups. So coming in attached to the Five of Pentacles, here you have the Two of Cups, right? So where should you be putting your energies at this time? Well, I need to be letting go of the painful past right here. The energy of feeling like I'm left out in the cold. Realize, hey, I'm not alone. I'm loved in this universe. And I'm focused on love and connection in your life. Two of Cups, soulmate energies right here. All right, loving your reading here, Sagittarius. Let's move up to what it is the universe feels you should do. What it is you need to know. Tell us what Sagittarius needs to know for November, please. Okay. All right. So Sagittarius, what it is you need to know. You have the energy of the Tower showing up for you in November. So things may be shaken up a little bit in your life in the month of November. Tower is a universal energy. It's the universe stepping into your world, shaking things up, moving around the parts and the pieces in order to bring you changes, right? In order to bring you Nine of Cups, to bring you what it is you want, your personal fulfillment, your wishes, your happiness, your hopes, your dreams. Coming in attached, you have the King of Wands, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I feel like this is representing your energy right here. You're a fire sign. So your ability to take action. I mean, it's like at the end of the day, Tower energies are really interesting, right? I'm very familiar with the Tower energies. You know, we can grow to fear the Tower. You know, when the universe steps into our life and moves things around and shakes things up, you know, sometimes it can feel a little bit disruptive, and sometimes we can step in and say, fuck, this just isn't fair, you know, and we can kind of wallow in this for a little while. Or you can embrace this change and you can say, look, the universe loves me. That's why it's going to shake things up in your life, because it's all about your happiness at the end of the day. But you'll need to embrace this King of Wands energy and take action after this Tower energy. Okay, let's move up to hopes and fears for Sagittarius. Tell us about hopes and fears for Sagittarius in November, please. Seven of Cups wanted to come out. Your hope, I want to have a lot of choices. Feel like I have a lot of choices and a lot of opportunities moving forward. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups for Sagittarius. Seven and seven. Here you have another seven. You have the Chariot coming into you. So, a hope, right? Maybe some of you may be in the energy, I'm hoping for changes in your life. You may be hoping to move, to relocate, right, in your life. And maybe you're hoping, it's like, I want to be able to have a lot of choices, right? A lot of different destinations that where I could specifically land. However, all of these cups are being offered to her on this dragon, and she's not receiving any of them, right? There's only one cup that has a rainbow coming out of it. I feel like that's representing the best choice. The choice that's going to serve you the best. It's going to bring you the changes that you're seeking, Sagittarius. Let's clarify that Chariot. Tell us more about the Chariot for Sagittarius. Please clarify the Chariot for Sagittarius. Please clarify the Chariot for Sagittarius. Too many energies there. Please clarify the Chariot for Sagittarius. Okay, all right. So coming in attached to Cancer's energy, the Chariot card. Right. I wanted to know about what are you looking for in terms of changes, right? I'm looking to overcome this Three of Swords energy, right? Again, we're right back to that Five of Cups, those three cups that are tipped over in the water. It's like I need changes to come in to help me overcome the sadness and the grief from the past, and then I need to know what I need to do. That I know that I have a plan on how to build moving forward. Showing up here is the Page of Pentacles, right? She's a very trusting energy. She's sitting in this tree. And she wants to play her mandolin, but she wants to earn herself a pentacle. So she begins to play her music, and here you can see the pentacle shows up for her. So this is your hope coming in for you, right? I'm hoping to overcome this Three of Swords energy, and I'm hoping to have a plan on moving forward. Hoping for some changes, right? Hoping for choices and opportunities. All right, Sagittarius, let's move up to the potential future. Tell us about the potential future of Sagittarius. Potential future for Sagittarius, please. Okay, we've got two energies that are coming in. Here you have the Seven of Pentacles energy, right? I want to know exactly where I'm investing my energy in the future, right? So in the Seven of Pentacles, she's already invested her energy in manifesting these Seven Pentacles, right? She's planted the seeds, she's nurtured them, and then she's harvested them. Here she is sitting back, she's waiting, right? I'm waiting to see what comes next. Coming in attached to this, you have the energy of the Emperor. So Aries just showed up for you. Here's some more fire coming into your reading. So your ability to get your power back right here, to feel like I'm on top of the world. And look, I understand this energy. I know what it's like, right, to experience this Three of Swords, Five of Cups kind of energy. You know, the sadness and the grief and the disappointment. And I personally know how it can disempower you. So I understand why this energy of Aries is coming in for you, because really it's about getting your power back. You know, whether you choose to move on or whether you choose to stay, you know, at the end of the day, the universe is going to support whatever it is you feel is going to serve you best. But it's so important for you to get your power back, to feel like you're on top of the world again. Let's pull one more clarifier. Tell us more about the potential future for Sagittarius. Coming right back to us, Three of Cups. This is the challenging energy that came in for you. You know, we saw this energy early on, Sagittarius, right here. This is the goal overall. You want to have cause for celebration right here, right? In the potential future, yeah, the cause for celebration shows up for you, and you have cause to celebrate because you just got your power back, and you know exactly what direction you're going to move forward in now. Right? Whether Sagittarius, you choose to stay or you choose to leave. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. You know, but at the end of the day, it's about you going after your happiness right here. And sometimes, in order for us to reach our happiness, sometimes we just need that tower energy to show up in our life, to kind of shake things up just a little bit. Okay, Sagittarius, I think I'm done with this portion of your tarot reading. I love your reading, by the way. I'm going to do an extended tarot reading for you, so I'm going to make the extended reading available on Vimeo. So for those of you Sages that are resonating with this reading, if you'd like to continue and follow me over to Vimeo, and I hope it's all of you, you can do so by clicking on the link found in the description box just below this tarot reading. Where do I want to get clarification in your extended tarot reading? So first energy that I want to clarify is right here, moving on, right? Six of Swords energy. Let's better understand this energy for you, Sagittarius. And then I also want to clarify the Six of Cups, which could represent the energy of somebody from your past, right? I feel like that's what we're talking about here. Somebody or something that you know, that you're familiar with, right? And this may be somebody you've been with, or it's something you've been involved with for quite some time. So I want to clarify the Six of Cups, and then let's clarify Libra's energy coming in as the Justice card, where you should be putting your focus, right? Putting your focus on balance, Two of Pentacles here. So let's clarify Libra's energy, and then I want to clarify this Five of Cups to see if we can get a better idea of, maybe just an idea of what happened, to better understand this energy. So I feel like it was heavy, you really felt it. And then let's clarify Taurus's energy, coming in as the Hierophant, wisdom. And then, Sagittarius, let's move down to Leo's energy and clarify the Sun, for those of you that may be connected to a Leo in your life. And then, I want to clarify the energy of this Tower, see if we can better understand what this Tower energy looks like for some of you. As well as this King of Wands energy. I feel like it's probably representing your energy right here, but let's clarify this as well. And then we want to clarify Cancer's energy, coming in as the Chariot card. And it's coming in attached to the Three of Swords, sadness and grief and heartbreak. I want to clarify this energy as well. And then, moving up to the potential future, getting your power back, Aries. Let's clarify this energy, as well as cause for celebration, Three of Cups energy. And then I want to pull an energy from a tarot set called the Good Tarot. And I want to build upon this next chapter, Sagittarius, that you're getting ready to step into, to see what the energies look like for you moving forward from here. So it's going to be kind of a continuation of the same reading. So that's everything I'm going to cover in your extended tarot reading. Sagittarius, thank you for being here. Thank you for the love and the support that you guys provide the channel. I couldn't do it without all of you. Look, if any of you are interested in a personal tarot reading, send me an email. I'll look forward to hearing from you. I'd love to schedule a time to work on your personal tarot reading. And my turnaround times have been pretty quick, so there's some good incentive there for you. Okay, Sagittarius, thanks for being here. Wishing you all the very best. I hope to see all of you over on Vimeo for the extended tarot reading. Have a beautiful day.